Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Well, Prime Minister Dr. Mustafa Madbouli have attended on the 3rd of November the conference that was held in Doha, the meeting of the Global Alliance Against Hunger and Poverty. So to shed more light on this, we have the pleasure to have with us over the phone our dear guest, Dr. Monica William, Professor of International Relations. Good morning.
Good morning.
Doctor, how do you see the timing of the visit by the Prime Minister to attend this conference, which comes less than a month of signing the agreement of the Sharm el-Sheikh peace agreement of Gaza ceasefire?
Yes, the timing and the importance of Dr. Mustafa Madbouli visit to Doha to present President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi. It's very important. It occurred less than a month after Gaza ceasefire deal. The visit reaffirmed Egypt's leadership role in shaping post-conflict construction frameworks and its commitment to humanitarian and developmental diplomacy. Also, the timing signifies a new phase in Egypt and Qatari relations, where both countries are aligned their regional strategies around economic cooperation, food security, and sustainable development. As we see or read Dr. Mustafa Madbouli's speech, the priorities that how to transcend politics and aim to build long-term regional stability.
Yes, Doctor, how would the meeting, this conference, would be able to unify the Arab stance concerning several crises, whether in the Middle East, Gaza, in Sudan, in Libya?
Of course, it reflects a third Arab determination to address hunger, poverty, and conflict reconstruction through collective action, and it's very important, especially in this timing, as we mentioned earlier, Egypt and Qatar specifically, as leading Arab states with complementary capabilities. Let's assume that it's a complementary capabilities, Cairo institutional and developmental expertise, and Doha financial and investment power. So are now working to harmonize efforts within a broader Arab framework. This alignment helps a project unified Arab voice in global discussions and many global platforms on development, financing, and humanitarian challenges, especially amid crises such as those what happened in Gaza and Yemen. And there is a counterpart meeting between Egypt and Yemen, of course, by emphasizing economic solidarity and food security. Egypt and Qatar are reshaping the Arab role actually from reactive political engagement to proactive developmental leadership.
Yes. Doctor, on the sidelines of the summit of the Alliance Against Hunger and Poverty in Doha, Prime Minister Dr. Mustafa Madbouli held a meeting with the Prime Minister and Foreign Affairs of Qatar, Mohammed bin Abdulrahman Al-Thani. How did you see the importance of this meeting in boosting relations between Egypt and Qatar?
Yes, this meeting was central to reinforce the growing economic and political partnership between two sides. Discussion focused, as we follow, on cooperation in investment, infrastructure, and food security, and coordination of post-war reconstruction efforts in Gaza. The meeting also touches open financial and developmental collaboration mechanism that could link Qatari projects, civilian investments with Egypt national and ongoing projects, particularly in agriculture, logistics, and renewable energy. Politically, it reaffirms the shared vision that sustainable economic growth and humanitarian recovery are vital and critical to ensure this regional stability.
Yes, during the meeting, Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli have addressed the summit. what were the main points that you followed during his speech before the conference?
Yes, of course, he presents the Egypt comprehensive strategy to combat hunger and poverty through investment in social protection and food security infrastructure and technological innovation. He highlighted, in my point of view, three major economic dimensions. The food security and the plan to construct 15 new green sites across 17 governors, increasing storage capacity to over 6 million tons, reflects a national model for resilience that would inspire regional cooperation. Such projects also open avenues for partnership with Qatar in logistics and agriculture and supply chain management, especially in this international context and the international complex, especially in light of Russia and Ukraine war. The other side, the technological and institutional cooperation statement or establishment coordination center for resilience and innovation in partnership with the World Food Programme and the plans for regional grain storage hub in the Channel Economic Zone demonstrate Egypt intend to become as a regional hub for food security and sustainable development, which is, of course, area where Qatari investment and partnership could play a major role.
Doctor, how do you see the conference recommendations, or what do you expect after this conference that can be able to face? Of course, Gaza have suffered from famine and is suffering already from the shortage of food until now. Also in Sudan, they are suffering from shortage of food and medicine. So how do you what do we expect from this conference?
First of all, economic cooperation has become a major item or corner stone to promote a political relationship or partnership. So this meeting is very important in this regard. Over the past period, both nations specifically have moved towards a partnership driven by pragmatic interest and mutual benefit. So Qatari investment in Egypt and expanding across energy and tourism, while new channels are opening also in agribusiness and logistics in line with Egypt's food security. So the two sides and the forum overall, as you mentioned specifically, is explore collaboration in different aspects, and it will on regional and critical issues in region like Sudan and Yemen and different area in Middle East. And it's evolving cooperation is not only transactional, it presents strategic partnership between these countries and how to intervene their development agenda reflect on their economic diplomacy to be a principal tool for peace building and resilience and shared prosperity.
Yes, Dr. William, during Prime Minister's meeting with the Qatari Foreign Minister and Prime Minister, also they discussed the cooperation between Egypt in the economic field and also on the in the investment and trade field, which is very important for Egypt. How did you follow this?
It's very important as we see that Egypt adopted a new strategy towards its trade or economic collaboration with different aspects. It's adopted policy and pragmatic foreign policy to try to diverse its supply chain and its trade level, and the projects, as we see before, that Qatar investment in Egypt are expanding, of course, and it's very important. It's as a new channel for growing logistics and how to The two sides also explore collaboration in South Canal Economic Zone and joint financing of infrastructure and reconstruction projects, particularly in Gaza.
Yes, I thank you very much for your time. Thank you for your valuable information. Dr. Monica William, Professor of International Relations. We really had the pleasure to have this phone with you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for following this segment with us. Please stay tuned for more updates. The top stories is coming up next.
Your voice matters.